Hey guys, in this video we will show you our top quality multi-time frame analysis that no one talks about. So stay tuned to do not miss your next move. So here is $1 weekly time frame, and looking at our weekly candle, which is right here, we can see that price showed for us another week of the consolidation, demonstrating a sideways movement between these two effective levels, meaning the weekly effective resistance right here and daily effective support level along the bottom right here. So again, price stuck in a very tight range, respecting both sides of it, and what is more, we expect this consolidation to continue unless we got a breakout through one of these consolidation boundaries. Also, it is important to note that price started to consolidate after this drastic move down, which is right here, and such consolidation could also mean for us possible momentum loss and early signs of a trend reversal. But again, to confirm such price action, we should at least experience a breakout of this weekly effective resistance, which is right here. So with that being said, again in decision bias, and let's move on to the daily time frame to take a look at $1 more in depth. Before we continue guys, let me show you our consolidated premium group performance. So as you can see, here is the list of our trades over the past 2 weeks, many of which were closed in a green, giving for us a solid profit. As always, our VIP community includes a trading program, including our top 3 strategies for the day trading, for the scalping, and for the gold price action trading, and live signals. Also guys, if you want to join or check other details, links will be in the description and in the comment section below as well. Feel free to check it out, and also if you have any questions, feel free to reach to our support team and they will be answered as soon as possible. And here's our free chat where we send few signals per week as well, so if you want to join, all links will be in the description and in the comment section below as well, so feel free to join if you want. And without further ado, let's back to our analysis. So here is $1 daily time frame, and what we can see right here is first of all again consolidation, but we can also notice few things, first of which is a higher low, as you can see right here, but at this point this higher low was neutralized by this double top right here, which also emphasizes for us a momentum loss through both sides, and as a result we got this consolidation. But also another important factor is that the price starting to trade close to the area of value, meaning at least to the 50 MA and to this weekly level, which again means that we may at least proceed up to test this level, this area somewhere right here. But again, all this should be confirmed on the lower time frames, which is why let's go down right to it to see our possible ideas for next week on this pair. So here's $1 for our time frame, and as for now we have 2 ideas for next week. So for instance, if the price will show for us a breakout of that consolidation range, meaning the breakout of such weekly level, it's obviously that we should look for a long trades. So the best idea for a long trade, like we always say it, is to wait for an impulse move up somewhere right here with a great bullish momentum, and as always then wait for a pullback somewhere or to this round number level 1.13 or even to this broken weekly level right here. Or you can also catch some pullback to the Fibonacci golden zone, after which as always you just draw a correctional trend line by connecting the swings of such pullback and entering the trade on a breakout of the given trend line. In such a case your final target will be this daily effective resistance right here, which is the next meaningful resistance on the price's way. But also guys, let's assume that price will continue to float in this consolidation range. So what should we do in such a case? Again, since price is currently floating closer to the upper bound of such consolidation, it would be wisely to look for a short trades just because we have a higher potential of such trade. So again, as you can see, price is currently floating closer to the weekly effective resistance, which is why let's discuss the short trade opportunity as well. So what we can see right here is again rejections of our weekly level, and then we can also see a lower high right here, which tells us about a momentum loss. So let's also draw a trend line along the bottom, somewhere right here, got it. And we could also draw some structure along the bottom as well, which was respected by the price within the week. And we have some kind of high confluence area somewhere at this point where our trend line and our structure, and we also have a round number level. So all these confluence factors are lining up in one place. In such a case, to enter the trade short, we as always should wait for a breakout of this high confluence area, and in these situations we could easily enter on the initial breakout of such high confluence area without any pullbacks and target or the previous swing low, which is somewhere right here, or this daily effective support level right here. So here is our views on the $1. Press the like button if you like the analysis, also leave your thoughts in the comment section. And with that being said, let's move on to the pound dollar. So here is pound dollar weekly time frame, and like we said in our past video, price proceeded down to reject the monthly effective support level right here and then pulled back from it, since it represents a lot of strength and value, and here we are. So again, what we can expect for the next week is at least consolidation near that level, or we can also even experience a move up to this weekly structure, which is right here. So the price may potentially push up right to this structure. So let's develop this idea more in depth, moving on to the lower time frames, meaning to the daily. So here's pound dollar daily time frame, and again, as you can see along the bottom, we got a quite choppy price action right here, insanely slow move down, which tell us about a momentum loss, and what is more, we have also some kind of double bottom pattern at a key month effective support level, as you can see right here. And finally, we got a picture-perfect candlestick reversal setup, emphasizing for us a bearish momentum loss right here as well. So on the daily time frame, we got actually early signs of a possible bullish wave. And with that being said, to finally confirm it, let's move on to the 4-hour time frame and discuss our possible ideas, possible expectations for next week. So here is pound dollar 4-hour time frame. And again, as you can see, we have a picture-perfect momentum loss along the bottom right here with a picture-perfect reversal setup as well. So it's obviously that we should look for a long trades, because again we got a beautiful momentum loss along the bottom at a key monthly level, and we have bullish momentum right here as well. So let's draw a trend line somewhere right here, and what we can actually see is our trend line was already broken, meaning for us that our trigger event has already occurred. So with that being said, as for now we should wait for a confirmation, and at this point let's also draw a structure which is somewhere right here. And with that being said, to enter the trade long, we would like to see a further move up right through the structure with a follow-up pullback somewhere right here, and then you may go even to the lower time frames to draw a correctional trend line somewhere right here and enter on the breakout of the given trend line. And also at this point our initial target will be the structure, after which you may also consider the stop loss trail with the final target in face of this weekly effective resistance right here. So with that being said, let's move on to the dollar CAD. So here is dollar CAD weekly time frame, and like we said in our past video about our concerns regarding the momentum loss, as you can see here we are, and price beautifully tanked down as expected, as can be evidenced by this candle, and even more, price rejected the support cluster along the bottom right here, where we have our daily effective support level and also the 50 MA on the weekly time frame, which are lining up perfectly. So with this point we may expect for price to continue floating in such consolidation range unless we got a breakout through one of these consolidation borders. And hopefully at this point we have higher chances for a bullish trend continuation move, because again price demonstrated for us a perfect bullish momentum through all green candles in a row, and also as you can see price perfectly rejected the daily effective support level and also the 50 EMA, which is a critical difference compared to this case where price failed to do that and then tanked down. So at this point seems that we have a higher chances for a bullish wave to continue. So with that being said, to develop this scenario more in depth, let's move on to the 4-hour time frame. So here is dollar CAD 4-hour time frame, and at this point we have an idea from which we could easily profit twice within the week. So let's start discussing it. So first of all, let's draw a trend line somewhere right here by connecting the swings. So what we should also do is to draw a structure, which as you can see was respected multiple times by the price as well. So we got it as well. And let's also use the Fibonacci tool to determine our golden zone. So as you can notice, our golden zone is located somewhere right here. To make our chart as clean as possible, let's delete it, keeping in mind that here we have our golden Fibonacci zone. And guys, at this point, since we again had a drastic move down with all red candles in a row right here, we expect for price to demonstrate at least a double bottom pattern before it actually proceed up. So with that being said, we may profit from such situation as well, and to do that we just draw a trend line somewhere right here. This trend line is highly imperfect since it is very tight, but anyway let it be, and what we should do, we just wait for a breakout of this trend line along with the 50 MA, and we just enter in the trade short, targeting this daily effective support level right here. And once the price hits the daily effect level, what we will wait next is a breakout of such trend line somewhere right here, and at this point we will enter the trade long, again targeting the weekly effective resistance along the top right here. So here's our views on dollar CAD. Press the like button if you like the analysis, and with that being said, let's move on to gold. So here is gold weekly time frame, and gold also showed for us a sideways movement within the week, as can be evidenced by this indecision candle right here, So with that being said, gold is also consolidating, but we can also notice that this indecision candle failed to break this weekly trend line, which could be also considered as some kind of a momentum loss, but anyway it still means nothing, since to fully confirm our bullish bias we want to see a breakout of this monthly level right here. So again, to get a confirmation of our bullish bias, we should catch a breakout of such level, at least on the daily time frame. Because as for now it may float in such consolidation range for some period of time between the trend line and this monthly level. So with that being said, again indecision bias, and let's move on to the daily time frame to analyze price action more in depth. So here is gold daily time frame, and again on the one hand price is holding the weekly trend line as you can see right here, but also on the other hand we have multiple rejections along the top as you can see of this structure right here. So all this tells us that price actually floating in a very tight range without a clear directional bias. So with that being said, again indecision bias, and let's proceed down to the 4-hour time frame to finally discuss our ideas for next week. So here is gold 4-hour time frame, and as you can see price touched the trend line right here and pushed up with heavy bullish candle, showing for us early signs of a bullish steam. So with that being said, let's start with a bullish idea first. And again, to enter long, first of all let's draw the trend line along the top by connecting the swings right here, and as you can already notice we have a picture perfect area of high confluence right here, where actually our trend line, where the 50 MA on the 4-hour time frame and the structure all lines up in one place. So with that being said, our trigger event for an entry will be the breakout of such high confluence area, after which it would be also better to catch some kind of a pullback to this broken structure or even to the Fibonacci golden zone on the lower time frames, and at this point our first target will be this monthly effective resistance, which is right here. So once price will reach this area you may also consider the stop loss trail to catch a bigger move, but you should be insanely careful near that level, since again it may even cause a drastic reversal. And when it comes to the short trade, as always, to activate our trigger event for the trade short, we want to see a breakout right through this weekly trend line with a follow-up pullback somewhere right here to this structure, which as you can see was respected by the price once it tried to break the weekly trend line right here. So with that being said, again quite simple, you just drop a correctional trend line along the bottom somewhere right and easily enter the trade short. So guys, here's our views on the gold. Press the like button if you like the analysis, also leave your thought on the comment section below, and with that being said, let's move on to the US oil. So here's US oil weekly time frame, and once again price did exactly what we discussed in our past videos. So we got a beautiful drastic move up after the rejections of the lower bound of this consolidation range, and as for now, considering the current bullish momentum and the bullish steam, we expect for price at least to continue its move up to test this weekly effective resistance right here, and we may even experience a breakout of it due to great bullish momentum as evidenced by this candle. So with that being said, let's move on to the 4-hour time frame to discuss our ideas more in depth. So here is US oil 4-hour, and again on the given time frame we can also draw a trend line somewhere right here, and as you can notice that the price currently approaching the trend line right here. As you can see even more, price already rejected the trend line right here, but again it failed to demonstrate for us a drastic move down, and as you can see started to consolidate right here. So it also could be considered as a solid plus in terms of bullish bias, and it increases our chances of a possible move up. So again at this point, to enter the trade long, what we would like to see is a breakout of the given trend line somewhere right here, and guys at this point our first obvious target will be this weekly effective resistance, but price have a potential to move up even to test its previous swing high somewhere right here. So guys, thanks for watching, press the like button if you like the analysis, comment below what you think about this analysis, what pairs you track for the coming week. Also consider to join our VIP group as well. All links will be in the description to the video and in the comment section below. Also if you have any questions, feel free to contact our support team. So again, press the like button, subscribe to our channel, and see you the next week.